All right. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing, of course, some Diablo for tonight. We're going to be playing a little bit of just continuing with the one man's journey of going through Diablo 4. Glad you guys can all be here with us. Remember, we are at GoChat TV, everywhere you watch us, everywhere you want to see us. You can catch us on Twitter, Trovo, Kick.com, YouTube, of course, Twitch. Over on Twitter, we post our videos, our shorts. You can interact with us over there. But let's get into this a little bit, all right? Let's see where we're at, because last time I remember we had just beaten Eridoth. That's where we were. So let's take a look at where we are on the map here. We're back in a town, of course. We do have this right here, which is continue with the Act 2, the knife twist again. Shadow over Kurgar. Making of Monsters. That's Act 3. We are not into that yet. We are still finishing Act 2, which is this right here. Donan wants me to meet him in Cherigar. We must try and stop Astaroth and cling to the hope that we can survive, that we can save Yorin before it's too late, which is his son. So let's head up there and see if we can take care of this. Let's see if we need to probably dump off all this junk here we have. Get rid of all this stuff. What do you think? Does that look good? Is it better than what I have? I don't know. That's that one. What about this one? Nah, that one looks good too. I think this one is unlocks a new looking salvage. That bow, 36 dexterity. I had one that had like 76 dexterity on it or something like that. As of games of old, these Diablo 4, it doesn't look like it really depends so much on dexterity. It used to, like I said back in the day, there used to be able to dump a lot of points into your stats, and they would really give you an advantage if you dumped a lot of stats into them. But it doesn't look like it's like that anymore. You just don't get the benefit, because I had 200 dexterity at one point, and even now you can see it's like increases skill damage by 10%. And like if I put this on here, right, these are pants, right? So I'll just put these pants on real quick. You'll see my dexterity goes up by 30. It only adds 3% skill damage and probably 0.3% on the dodge chance. It's just not worth it. I mean, I think if my dexterity went up by 1,000, sure, but I just don't see it as, really making a huge difference in what you do. Go in here, we'll get all the junk going. That'll give us some materials. Yep. All right, got rid of that. Wait, what's this? 25 dexterity, damage with ranged weapons. Nah, we're going to get rid of that too. Probably should get rid of this too. You can use these for when you get rid of these. They give you these things right here. These fragments. Like this is a weapon fragment, and it's a crafting material used to put aspects onto your weapons. Like some of them will need more, some of them will need less, but those are used for putting aspects that you gain from, like here. We'll find. Have I not beat any of the rogue ones? Twisted Hollow, yeah, we did that one already. And Jala's Virgil, we did these. But like each one of these has like these are aspects you can pick up, and these aspects are what you can put onto your weapons. So for example, like if we look at an aspect that I have on my weapon, just gains 54 attack speed. So basically when I'm doing basic kills, my attack speed becomes faster. Faster attacks mean more crits, more vulnerability, more damage. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has a 27% chance to daze them for 2 seconds, which is good. Slows them down, stuns them. This one gives me 12 life per second for each close enemy, up to 70 life per second. This is one of my favorite ones because I love this, the aspect that's on these ones right here. One of my favorite ones is this one right here. When hit while not healthy, a magical bubble is summoned around you for 7.5 seconds. And if you stand in that bubble, you're just immune. And that can occur once every minute and a half. So these ones increase damage when you have a barrier. I'm trying to get a barrier on. I need those things that what was it that I just this thing right here. These are aspects as well you can put onto them, or if you have the if you have those things that I just showed you, the materials, not these right here. If you have these down here, these right here, these salvage. Let's say it's this one right here. It might not be this one. It might be any of these. But you use these to put aspects. Like here's the one we just got, right? The Battlefield fragment. If I would take that to use to put an aspect onto a weapon. This is specifically a weapon fragment. I don't really have. I do have one of these. This is for jewelry. These are just general things you need, but like I could put an aspect onto one of my pieces of jewelry, like a ring or a necklace. This is used for a weapon. What I really want is an armor one. I haven't gotten an armor one yet. I'm trying to get an armor one. I have to wait until I get an orange piece of armor before I can actually do it. That doesn't look good. But let's go up here and let's continue on Act 2 here. And I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of a boss fight. And we'll see how this goes when we get up here. This isn't even out of town. This is still in the town.
They're here. Yorin can resist. He's strong.
Oh, cutscene.
Yorin! Yorin!
You know what those red petals mean. Yeah, that's right.
He has been waiting for you.
It's our favorite girl. There she is.
Where is he?
Come forth.
Come forth. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, this guy. This is a boss fight right here.
My boy.
Yeah, you know we're going to be fighting that.
Called out for you. Wept until his tears became fire.
Do as you please, Astaroth. I have what I came for.
I wonder if he's going to help me or not. Come on, what you going to do? They made this one long enough, didn't they? Stay out of the way of the fire. Oh, come on now. He jumped sideways there. Not today. was a pretty bad shot you did right there, buddy. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that lady's got some balls right there. I'll give it to her. She's on fire now. I mean, she was doing good. What the heck? Where's he going? Where's he going? Is he afraid of me? Is he really afraid of me? Could be afraid of me. Uh-oh. I'm done for 5 seconds here. What am I going to do? Well, that didn't go well for your little mutts there, did it? Did it? That fire's hot. Oh, my bubble came up. Nice. Those are pretty easy to dodge right there. I think it's the lasting effects. Yeah, I'm gonna run through that one. He's almost half dead. Woo! That didn't even really hurt that much, to be honest with you. I like how it changed the ground, though. Dude, he's just gonna stand there and let me do all this damage to him? Come on. Oh, is he running again? He's vulnerable. This area looks like it's kind of getting smaller, to be honest with you. Oh, these things are just... I'm hitting maximum range on that. Holy crap, these things are just... All you're doing is feeding me, bro, when you give me those. Yeah, you really should not give me those. Putting this fire all over the ground, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, he kind of gets to be a pain right here at the end. I mean, it's like he's dropping those normal, and then he just throws normal ones out on top of that. We're gonna have to... Oh, he's got me cornered, he's got me cornered, he's got me cornered. No! Gotta get him vulnerable. That's what I gotta do. Ah, nice. Good call on the bubble. Good call. Good timing. Good timing. Gotta move out of the bubble. Oh, see? It's like he just kind of throws it in there. Ooh. Whoops. I have to go into the fire. Once again, vulnerable. Nope. He doesn't know that heals me. And that's the end of him. Okay. Now what? I like how they kind of zoomed out on that. Can that be the end of him? You're going to pull that out? Back to his son.
Yoren. I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry.
That's tough. That's tough. I like how my character just backed out of the way. So I'll leave you with this.
Dolan,
Oh.
I will leave you in peace.
He's like, I'll leave you in peace right after I grab my loot. Let's see what we got on that. Let's see what we got. We got another dagger, of course. 17 to all stats. 7 damage to poison enemies. Damage to injured enemies. Poison trap no longer breaks stealth. Yeah, I've seen this actual aspect. It's a pretty good aspect, I guess, if I was using stealth. 5% damage to chilled enemies. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's a really fast, very fast weapon. And this is 36 basic, 9. Excuse me. Actually, is a little better than what I got damage-wise. Basic damage is skill, damage over time, core skill. It doesn't have a lot of the other stuff, but we will get rid of it because it's not going to be used. This is As the World Burns. Is that a play on As the World Turns, the soap opera? What do we got here? As the World Burns. Yeah, that's the next step in this act to keep the story moving forward. So let's go up here and see where this takes us.
Aye.
It's a guard.
A shame about Yorin.
Yep.
Was one of us, you know. We'll take care of him and his father.
Lilith and Astaroth had made a deal, and we were the ones who would pay the cost. Our presence was no coincidence. Everything happened exactly as Lilith wanted. We just danced to her music. Donan was shattered. His mind on grief, not her. Not answers. No one knew what Lilith was truly after, or exactly what Astaroth had promised her. But we needed to recover quickly, and we needed to stop chasing her phantoms.
As the World Burns. 61,000 experience, and I got a piece of armor for it too. Act 2, the knife twist again. Complete Act 2. So Act 2 is now done. Reward unlocked. So we grabbed this new piece of armor here. It's a glove piece. 2 ranks of penetrating shot. 8 plus out to all stats. Not great, but... Alright, so what does that leave us? Oh, there's a little druid thing up here. Got a bunch of blues down here. I guess we could do some quests, some side quests. The next step is Act 3, which is way over here in the dry steeps. So I'm guessing we're going to have to make a journey over there. We have not found the, excuse me, we have not found the Lilith statue here. Maybe as we head over there, we'll grab these right here and see if we can take a look at these and see if we can find that Lilith statue. So let's just kind of make a run out here and just see if we can pick it up really quick. And there's 45. Oh, nice little chest over here. What do we got? Purple. I'm just going to take a second here. Give me 1 second. And right here, right now, what I'm going to do is while we're standing here, we're going to talk about our build as a rogue. And in this build, I started off up here. This is where everybody starts off, up here in this little section up here, and you have your choice of whichever one you want to grab. I took Puncture as my first one. Puncture is really great because it does damage, and every third cast is going to slow your enemies by 20% for 2 seconds. Critical strikes will always slow, so that's a really good one, and it's a super fast attack. That's what you see me when I'm doing this. That throw right there. Plus it has, I use the combo point system to do additional bonus damage. as you can tell, and we'll get into that as well. But yeah, that's just a simple throw you see me doing like that. That's all that is right there. The add-on to that is Enhanced Puncture, where it says you gain 2 energy when punctured damage a crowd control. When punctured damages a crowd-controlled enemy. So remember, every third attack, we slow the enemies by 20%. And then if we damage a crowd control enemy, anything is crowd control is anything that's slowed, stunned, knocked down. Anything crowd control is anything where they're not running their same speed. Whether it's 1% crowd control or 100% crowd control, 100% being knocked down or 1% being they're just slowed. That's going to actually give me energy. What gives me energy is this right here. This is gives me the ability to do one of my barrages or my ultimate skills. So that's where that comes in, and you can see how fast I burn through that. So anything that can help me build that back up is a good thing. So that's what that Enhanced Puncture gets me, right? That's a basic skill. That's what everybody starts out with. You start out with one of these 5 skills. I started out with Puncture. Puncture seems to be the best one. I've kind of gone for everything. I've tried everything here. Puncture seems to be the best, keeping you alive and giving you energy. And then I did Primary Puncture. Now you have a choice between Primary Puncture or Fundamental Puncture. Fundamental Puncture, when you do this and you're sitting there throwing the knife out, Fundamental Puncture actually throws 3 knives out like your barrage. Kind of like my barrage arrow does 3 and it kind of goes all over the place. And that's what Fundamental Puncture does. And it might be good in a crowd control kind of, or if you have a lot of enemies around you and stuff like that. I went with Primary Puncture, which every third cast of Puncture will also ricochet up to 2 times. And then critical strikes will always ricochet. So when I'm doing this and it's hitting people and you see it ricocheting, then on top of that, you know I'm doing critical strikes or I'm slowing them or whatever. So that is my basic skill. From there, we move on to, this is of course my barrage skill, that where you see me do 3 arrows, or arrows basically in this big huge pattern. And I used to run rapid fire, but rapid fire is great for single targets. Like I was just fighting that boss fight, and it would have been great against him. Single targets, wonderful. But the problem is most of the fights are in here. They're throwing lots of mobs at you at one time, and they're all surrounding you. So if you hit that, you're freezing and damaging everybody right there. It's kind of like this. Like I said, the same thing with that Fundamental Puncture up here. It's the same thing in this, and it does a lot more damage. So I went with Barrage because it kind of helps me with the crowd control kind of elements. Plus I can hit, like you've seen, even when I was doing that boss, it was a big boss, so I could stand relatively close to him and hit him with all of my arrows coming off of that. So it unleashes a barrage of 5 arrows that expand outwards, each dealing 209 damage. Each arrow has a 20% chance of ricochet off the enemy up to 1 time. Ricochets deal 40% of the arrow base damage. And you can see this works in contrast to my combo points. Increases damage in arrows fired. If I have 1 point in my combo, it gives me 251 damage, 6 arrows. If I have 2 points, it does 293 damage with 7 arrows. 3 points is 335 damage with 8 arrows. And let's see, barrage ricochet chance is increased to 100% for arrows that damages vulnerable enemies, which again, we're focusing on vulnerable. Critical chance or critically strike any enemy, and every third cast of barrage makes enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds automatically. So those 2 skills work together because of the vulnerability and the critical strike, which are also on your weapons. So, like I said, this is great for crowds of enemies, and it can also work on regular bosses. But you'll see me do a lot of this puncture when I'm just kind of standing around, because puncture is also healing me, and it's also building my energy at the same time. So, and I do have a skill down here in penetrating shot, but that's just because one of my pieces of armor has that aspect on it. I don't use it at all. I could actually use it. So that's one of the good things with whenever you look at like a piece of armor, if you want to do something and you don't want to spend a point, you can actually get a piece of armor. One of your piece of armor could potentially give you another skill down here just by having an aspect on it. Most of my aspects are kind of like secondary aspects, or they fall on top of the damage that I already do. So I don't really think I have one that
Greetings.
I don't really have one that I do have that one with the penetrating. I don't know where it's at though. I'm kind of looking through him here to see which one it is. Most of these are imbuments. That's for a barrier. Anyways, enough on that. Let's get back to this over here. So we were using Barrage. On top of Barrage, I also have Enhanced Barrage. See, and just me using that skill does enough damage to those things to kill them straight out. So I don't have to use a skill. See how they're getting the ricochets on those right there? And then when they all get close, these guys don't even get close enough to actually do anything. See, they don't even get close enough. And that's just a basic skill. That's not me even doing anything with my my energy. It's just using that basic skill of the knife throw, the puncture. So we got Barrage. I was telling you about that. Then we have Enhanced Barrage. Barrage ricochet chances. The ricochet chances increase by 100% for arrows that are vulnerable or critical. We know that. And then I have Improved Barrage. Every third cast of Barrage makes the enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. And we can choose that one or Advanced Barrage. Whenever the single cast of Barrage ricochets at least 4 times, your next cast 20% increased critical strike chance. I don't think Advanced Barrage is as good as Improved Barrage, but so then we're going to move on to our third set here. In our third set, we have a couple of things that, because of the armor and weapons and jewelry we have, are picking up, like Shadow Step. We pick up Caltrops, which I'm not using Shadow Step or Caltrops at all. Caltrops would probably be good because it allows me to leap backwards, another aspect of getting away. But what I use is my dash skill. And you've seen me use that in the last boss fight. That's basically just me dashing forward. And basically whatever enhancement I have, like right now I have the cold imbuement. Your cold imbuement actually goes on your dash and allows you to freeze them, have a chance to freeze them or slow them once you go through them. So, and I have it to level 2. I should increase this probably a little more to get the cooldown further. And then I have Enhanced Dash, where enemies damaged by dash take 15% increased critical strike damage from you for 5 seconds when I dash through them. So, and then we move on to the fourth, which is this one right here. It gives me Dark Shroud, Concealment. I don't use Concealment, even though I have these on a couple of my weapons and armor. Smoke Grenade, I don't use. One I use is actually the Poison Trap, which you've seen me use in the last battle. I always put those down because what happens is when they step on my Poison Trap, here we'll just read it. 9.6 seconds. Place a trap that arms for 1.25 that activates when the enemy moves within range, applying 2,000 damage. Poison damage over 9 seconds to enemies in the area. And I can have 4 traps out at once. They also have a 30% chance to reset your imbuement skill, which is your cold. That's what I use. Cooldowns when activated. Poison Trap knocks down enemies for 1.5 seconds. Again, a knockdown is considered crowd control. So that's what I have mine in. Now, there are a couple, they have these little offshoot ones. These are kind of like this exploit right here. This is kind of a, it's a passive that kind of just sits in the background and works. Like I deal 18% increased damage to healthy and injured enemies. I have that leveled up 3 times. Healthy characters have more than 80%. Injured characters have less than 35%. So anybody in between 80 and 35, I don't do as much damage to. But when they're first, which is usually where I'm throwing my, like that, I'm hitting them for an additional 18%. We could probably pick up this here, dealing 3% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. Dealing damage to our vulnerable enemies is always good damage. Now, what I have done, because I was telling you I have the poison trap. In the poison trap, I have the enhanced poison trap, which knocks down enemies for 1.5 seconds when it activates. That's an additional add-on to this. That's what the one you see down there at the bottom, the modifiers. And then the other one is the poison trap has a 30% chance to reset your imbuement skill, no matter what it is. Mine is frost. And then we move to the next one. Where our imbuments really come in. I do have some into the shadow imbuement because I like the explosion. But I think the frost one is, or the cold imbuement is a better. And that's basically every 13 seconds I can imbue my weapons with frigid energies. The next 2 imbuement skills deal cold damage and chill the enemies for 35% per hit. Cold imbue skills have up to a 30 chance to make enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds. Vulnerable is a huge thing for us. Cold imbue skills deal 20% damage to crowd control enemies. Double this bonus against frozen enemies. And you have a chance to freeze them. Vulnerable enemies take 20% increased damage, and chilled enemies have a reduced movement speed. Repeatedly chilling an enemy will freeze it. So some people can't be frozen, can't be chilled, but you'll see them, they start to turn blue. They can still move, but they're kind of slowed. Again, this is a crowd control effect, slowing them down. Once I get that, I get additional damage to my crit and other things. So we have these modifiers down here. Enhanced cold imbue. Cold imbue skills have a 30% chance to make enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds. Remember, that's vulnerable is everything to us. Cold imbue skills deal 20% damage to crowd control enemies. Double this against frozen enemies. So, and we have a couple of little add-ons to this. Like we have this one, which is precision imbuement. Imbuement skill gains 9% increased critical strike chance. We have that one. You deal 15% increased damage to chilled enemies. This bonus increases to 30% against frozen enemies. And we have chilling weight. Chilled enemies have their movement speed further reduced by up to 30%. So the next one gets into, these are your ultimates, right? And these ultimates you see, I don't have any of them selected. I'm literally not using any ultimates right now. Now, I do have some of the side ones like Trap Mastery. When Poison or Death Trap activates, you gain a 4% increased critical strike chance against, once again, vulnerable and crowd control enemies for 4 seconds. And then I have like this one, Innervation, up to 30% chance to gain 8 energy. Those are all on my lucky hits. I probably could. Every 100 energy you spend grants you 5% increase in lucky chance. Ooh. I kind of like that one. And we have this one down here, which is Adrenaline Rush. This is super important. When moving, you gain 15% increased energy regeneration. Yeah, so... And then I have, this is our key passives down here, right? We go from our ultimate skills down to our last section, which is our key passives. Now, these are all before Paragons and stuff like that. But my key passive, there's 5 of them down here. The first one is Momentum. Cutthroat skills gain a stack of momentum for 8 seconds if they either hit a stunned, dazed, frozen enemy or hit the enemy from behind. And they tell you what 3 stacks of momentum. 3 stacks actually go with our combo points. Let's see. Then we have the close quarters combat. Damaging a close enemy with marksman or cutthroat skills each grant a 10% attack speed bonus for 8 seconds. We have precision. Critical strikes with marksman skills grant you precision. You gain 4% increased critical strike damage per stack of precision up to a maximum of 20%. Lucky hit. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has a 30% chance to cause an explosion, dealing 23. Now that is an actual pretty cool. You can only select one of the key passives. This is called Victimize. 20% of the original damage to surrounding enemies. And then the one I picked, which is Lucky Hit. Same as this one down here. Dealing direct damage to an enemy affected by a trap skill has up to a 25% chance to reduce the active cooldown of your trap skill by 20%. Drop a cluster of exploding stun grenades that deal 210 damage physical. And this literally triggers all the time on mine, and this is a really good. I think this one's one of the best because I use traps. If I didn't use traps, I would probably go with this one because it gives me that same chance of an explosion to them. But that's pretty much the one I use. So I think I'm gonna refund these ones right here, right? What's it saying? A node that breaks the connection to another node. Oh, that's right, because I have these nodes selected up here. I don't have another connection to. Oh, is it this one? No. Why can't I get this back? That has That has no skill point. Oh, okay. So I actually have a piece of armor or weapon or something that's given me that shadow imbuement. So we're actually going to get rid of shadow imbuement. I'm not going to actually use that anymore. I'm actually going to go with a ultimate here. And I was thinking about going for that, not that one, the death trap. I don't know about that, but because it doesn't really. Do they have like enemies are pulled into the death trap when it activates? If a death trap kills an enemy, its cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. Let's try, I think, the death trap. When a poison trap or death trap activates, you gain 4% increased critical strike chance against a vulnerable crowd control. Now, I do have this one as well. The other one is, I was thinking, was the Shadow Step. Mimics your actions for 15 seconds. The Shadow Clone deals 60% of your damage. You are unstoppable for 5 seconds after casting Shadow. Your Shadow Clone deals an additional 20%. So I think I'm going to try the Death Trap is one I'm going to try. And I think we're going to grab these as well. And that's all we can do there. And then I think I'm going to put their other two right there in Trap Mastery. So now we do have the Death Trap. What's the cooldown on our Death Trap? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. It has a 40-second cooldown on it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with this one right here. It's very cool. I like all the people. Are those all supposed to be me? I don't know. Kind of looks like me. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get these guys to run into those death traps. Excuse me. Yeah, I like that death trap. So as you can see, just using the, I use the basic skill, the puncture, right? Look at this. Puncture is literally, you don't see my health going down. You don't see nothing. Now these guys are pretty big right here. So when they get close to me, I freeze them. I got that guy back there. See the little circle around him? He's slowed down. Barely lost any health. And then just standing there, my health is going to go up. So I have stuff that allows me to regenerate my health. So we're going to go over here and do this. This world event. Oh, it's these guys.
You should have just given up the gold.
Froze them all. I guess we have to pick up the... speak to the survivors. Let me speak to the survivors here. This guy over here. They're going to say, oh, you need to help us. We're going to put a fucking death trap right here. That was actually pretty easy. See how she said low on energy? So when she starts saying low on energy, that's when I start throwing, I sit there and I just throw. And you see all these bombs that are going off right here? Get them all into the trap. Stun them all. They get knocked down. I freeze them. And there it is. Well, only one of you survived, so I wouldn't be, I would, oh, actually two survived. There's one over here, too. So that wasn't too bad. Two of you guys survived. But that's my little build guide. I want you guys to take a look at it, see if you like it, kind of go back and kind of get into this a little detailed. If you have any questions, definitely post down in the comments. Let me know what you think. What's your best build for a rogue? Because I want to see what the best build is. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe there's better later down the road or earlier down the road. But this has worked for me for 45 levels, and I started off completely different. And in that completely different, you know, I was doing single target damage, but when I opened it up to do the spread damage, it really made a huge difference on how much damage I was doing across the board to everybody. Was definitely when I added this barrage in there. And you see I'm 6 of 5 because I've maxed this out, and I have a piece of armor that's given me one more. So it kind of pushes it up even further. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know down in the comments if you like it, if you don't like it. And we're going to get back to the game here. Let's see where we're going. We're going up here to see if we could find... that's right. We were looking to see if we could find Lilith's little statue. Because I have not found this one as of yet. Cliff lurker. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Get off the chat. Let's go back and see what we didn't kill back here. Oh, he dropped some of that. What do we got up here? Oh, I wasn't even looking to see if the Lilith thing was up here. I don't think it is, but... No, my luck, I walked right past it. It was up here. Oh, we didn't grab our sturdy boots. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Where are we going? We're going downhill? That is not where we want to go. What's this up here? It's the Gathering Legions. That's a Legion event. I think we want to go back up here. I think I went the wrong way. Because we want to go north. Once they become vulnerable, I can throw my knives through it. Throw my knives through them. Let's see. Which way are we going? Let's go this way. Because we haven't been up here yet. See, these guys right here, these plague bearers, I want to freeze those guys because they cast this, that right there. I'm glad they proved it for me right there. They cast it so that I can't see. So, and I can't target anybody. So they're kind of like number one out here, it appears in the wild when I see them. Anybody else, it's like I can just sit here and auto my my puncture, and they really don't do much damage to me, and I can heal off of it. Matter of fact, if you watch my health, you'll see that it actually goes up because I get health on my kills and stuff like that, and on top of that I get health on damage done. Executed them too. That's another one of the passes I have is I have a chance to execute them. Wow, it's asking me for... Why would I use a health thing? I wonder. What am I worried about up here? Usually the only time they put those health things up here is when... what is that? Deep Pockets. You picked up 1,500 gold within 30 seconds. Jeez. Covetous Thief. Yeah, I didn't even need that health thing. I wonder what that was for. And see, one of the things about, like, you see the combo points down here. The combo points, actually, I have to build those up. So, like, if I fire that, I use all of my combo points, right? But I can just throw it at a barrier or something, and I build combo points just on inanimate objects. Now I'm back to 3 combo points. Those 3 combo points are definitely, you know, they're adding to my bonus damage. let's see, where am I at? Okay, there's this up here. What we got? Oh, look at this. Aspect of arrow storms. Your marksman skill have a 10% chance to create an arrow storm that enemy's location, dealing basically 1,000 physical damage over 3 seconds. You can have up to 5 active arrow storms. Ooh, I kind of like that. What's this area right here? Boy, I haven't got to that area yet, huh? Let's see what's up in that area. Oh, there's a shrine up here. Executed. Blast wave. These guys are all my level too, and they die pretty fast just wandering around out here in the woods. I said I don't see the Lilith statue. What we got now? Here we go. These charges really do some damage. Oh, he's dazed too. Yeah, those charges, as they get on you, they do some damage. Not really any damage done here. It's always good when they stand close to each other. But yeah, I just don't see the... Chip Sapphire. I don't really see a way to get up there. Maybe that's for... Oh, this guy. I don't see a way to get up there. Maybe that's... I gotta go around another way. Wow. Literally just demolishes. I like that. I definitely like that death trap. I'm gonna have to say I really like that death trap. Between that and just kind of like sucking them all in and just demolishing them. Once you have those 3 combo points build up and you hit them with your barrage, it's so much damage, especially if they're super close to you. I guess nothing up here, huh? I can't get into this. Oh, I see you go in over here. Is that right? Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to have to come back later and look for that Lilith statue. Because there is got to be some here. So you can't do anything when you're in that. You can't do anything. All your skills become... yeah, all your skills become nothing. Let me grab this over here. I gotta go back to town anyways, and I think I gotta upgrade my potion down here because I'm in light healing. So 45 is the next level to raise your healing up and do a little bit better healing every time. Oh, that guy's a big guy. We need to freeze him. Come over here. Death trap, baby. Freeze him, knock him down. Multiple stuns at the same time. Ooh, fur-lined boots. A lot of fur-lined boots down here. Where's the road? Here's the road right here. Let's head up this way into this next area up here. And, oh, we got all three of ours already. All right, cool. So, all right, let's go. Let me go this way because I'm really interested to see what's over here. There's a little road leading over here. Carol Crest Ruins is what this is. There we go. It opened up. I'm really gonna go do my steed quest. Let's see. Where are we going? Where's the third act? The third act is this way. See you guys. Can you climb down? Oh, these guys are a little tougher up here. Not that tough, but a little tougher. A little tougher. Let's see, I kind of really want to do this dungeon right here. Really want to do this dungeon here because this is a rogue dungeon that this is the one that gives me aspect of arrow storms. You have 3 storms active. Your marksman skills have up to a 10% chance. Only a 10% chance. We'll come back to that. We will come back to that. Freeze, baby. Freeze. A lot of leather up here, that's for sure.
I'm not ready yet.
Got a lot of werewolves up here, a lot of lichens, a lot of that kind of stuff. We need to go this way. This takes us into the Dead Barks Wilderness. All right, a little bit further. Skosgin. Where are we going here? We're going. Ooh, we got a ways to go. This is we got a long ways to go to get down here, to be honest with you. It's the journey. It's the Dead Barks Wilderness is level 45. Of course, they skill these all up to whatever level you're in. What level you are, anyways. They kind of range you. Like if I go back to the... is that supposed to be an ambush? What was that? That was a pretty bad ambush right there. Let's take a look at what this over here. I'm going to wait for my frost to come up, though. Those Lycan terrors, man. Lycan firewalkers. I like when they just kind of prowl back there like that, because it's like, what are you doing, bro? Because all I'm doing is killing you. I thought there was a chest over here. Is that? I guess that's not what I seen. Well, let's continue on down the road here. The long and winding road. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, 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 oh. Stupid. I could not. I somehow hit something. I could not hit my darn heel. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I guess he's not. Okay. I'm like... Alright. Now that my fingers are on the right keys, we can continue down the road. The road, the road. I know a lot of people play this with game controller and stuff like that. Where am I going? The road goes this way. So let's continue to follow the road because we're headed down over to this other area over here. The foxes. It's the fox and the hound. Oh, let's grab that. Some iron chunks. Oh, look, there's some more. Nice. Oh, where are we going here? Is this a way into the dry steeps? This is going north. Is there a town up here maybe that I need to hit? Again, no spoilers. This is my first time playing through here, so I don't know. Oh. Tur Dara, one of the greatest Druid colleges. This overgrown ruin stands as a reminder of the Great Calamity. Okay, so now we know what's up there. Nice. I'm going to have to come back and get that. I'm sure if I cleared that out, too, there would be a portal point there. Nice. Let me tell you that trap. I put down that death trap along with my poison trap. Poison trap in the middle of the death trap, and it literally draws them in and does so much damage that you know, it knocks them down and it just holds them because I have the additional skill to draw them to the center. And pro tip on the arachnoid, if you kill them while frozen, they don't respawn after the fact. These wild wizards are like, dang it, I can't even get close enough because it keeps freezing us. It's all about the freeze. And then they become dazed, and they become stunned, and then they get executed. But see, now I'm going to kill this one after it, see, and it creates all these little spiders. Which they're not hard to kill, don't get me wrong. It's by no means, that's not what it is. It's just kind of saving that one additional step. Lost ritual site. Where'd they lose it? Because I found it. Bears are kind of like those rhino guys. I mean, they will just tear you up. It's like a trail of gold. Is that supposed to be a honey trap? All this gold? It's not enough to worry about. It's like 3 gold. Except I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, it's just like... Nice. That thing's back in 20 seconds. That's got to be like... I don't know. That's just like super easy. Just like nothing, man. These guys are... It's going down, going down, going down. These little guys are like not very hard to kill. I kill them with my this build, like I said, you know, I've talked about this build, and I'm going to upload that video as a separate video just kind of so everybody can see this build. I don't think it's any secret build or anything like that, but it just does so much damage just in the basic punctures, you know, when you're dealing with it. It's just like I don't even have the time to get into my barrages or my oh, it's a city. Look at this. It's a city. Yes, please. I could use a city. But I don't think it really does a whole lot of damage. Or I should say, that's not what I meant to say. What I don't think it does. I don't think it's a complicated build or a hidden build. It does so much damage, and you do so much crazy work to the enemies around you. It just blows you away on how much, you know, when I start getting into my barrage or I have to put down my death trap, bring everything in, it's just like everything's dead in like 2 seconds. And like I said, there may be something that's a little better in the build-wise. But I've tried quite a bit with a rogue, and there might be something that's a little more damage-intensive. But let's go back to this town real quick.
Kill. The Forge Master was right to send you.
What?
You might just survive.
Who?
Survive what?
Who's talking? Is it magic?
All right, stay your hand.
Did I accidentally click something here?
There is a small cave nearby, where your final test awaits.
I'm not sure if I click somebody or... Alright, you want me to go to that cave? Show me where it's at. We will go and make it happen. Hey, Mr. Blacksmith, what's up? We're going to go ahead and dump all this. I've already got that one anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. It'll give me another one of these baleful fragments. We're going to get rid of all this garbage, too. Yeah. We don't really have anything to upgrade, I don't think. Let's see. Can we even upgrade that? We need the coiling wards, which I haven't found any real weapons. I can upgrade this, though. I can get that. Oh, I need 4, and I got 2. To go to the next level, what do I get? 1.8%, 1.1, 1.8, 1.7. Very minor. Very minor. Very minor. What about these over here? Oh, I can upgrade these. What do I get on this? I get 1 to all stats. Basic, core, distance, damage to close. What about this other one? Overpower damage. Chance. I don't know what's up with that basic skill damage you see in red there, the negative 10%, because it actually goes up. I don't know why it says negative 10%, because it'll actually go up. Damage to slowed enemies. Damage to close enemies. And damage per second. Nothing else gets... Yeah, nothing else gets really bonused or leveled up on that. These level 4 is kind of a minor upgrade. I don't really see it in a lot of stuff. Get a repair on those. Did they show a cave that I should go to? No, they sure didn't. I don't know. That's really weird. I don't know who was talking there. Another glitch in the game. I mean, it did just come out, what, 3 weeks ago. So, I found a lot of little glitches here and there with, like, the quest and stuff like that. Oh, wait, what was this? Somebody coming after me? Is that like throwing, like, yellow moss at me? What did I miss there? Oh, I wanted to go get that. No, I can't go this way. Go around. Come on. Pathing. You can do it. I killed them all and that one on the way. It's like a poison, I guess. That's what it looks like, is like poison, so... That's pretty cool skill, though. I haven't seen that monster yet. What you got, crossbowman? What you got? You're dead, buddy. Dead as a toenail. We're headed over here. Used up my last charge. I'm already maxed out on my combos. She got blood on the hood? Oh, it's like little designs. Oh, there's a shrine up here. What's the shrine for? I don't know, man. I know if I go up to that shrine, though, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. It's a conduit shrine. We're going to leave that as it is. We're going to continue down the road because we're headed towards this next act, Act 3. I guess this is the bonus of the horse if I just do the darn horse quest. I'm going to keep kicking myself. I need to do that horse quest. Ked Badru. Another town. Nice. Another town. Sweet. Oh, lots of quests. Where's the... Okay, let's go get that first. I want to get that portal. Yeah, I want to get that. That is a for sure. And this looks like a major town, so it's going to have everything in it.
Can we never have peace? Shouting and cursing all night.
Well, he's still breathing.
Well,
He is lucky to be.
he's still breathing.
That old man there, he claims to be Horadrim.
Horadrim.
But he drinks like an ox.
I think you would drink too if you were
Came to town
Horadrim.
days ago, looking for a servant of the demon Lilith, a pale man. It seems he didn't like what he found.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
can imagine.
I will take it from here.
Who are you?
He and I met in the Fractured Peaks. I saw his pale man in a vision. If you can believe it.
Enough. He's yours. Just keep away from the bottle, both of you.
Literally, this is PTSD. What these people go through. Is this Kane? Lorath.
Oh, bloody damn hells, what do you want?
You told me to meet you here, Lorath. Remember?
Of course I remember. I'm just surprised you're not dead.
I'm just surprised you're not dead.
Hand me that bottle.
What happened to you?
I was attacked, obviously, by vast quantities
By
of
vast
alcohol,
quantities of alcohol.
wielded by my own treacherous hand. Then may also have been a brawl with the goats over this patch of mud. But I like to think I triumphed.
Lorath. Who is the pale man?
The pale man is, or was, Horadrim.
Horadrim. Then you must know him.
I thought I did, once. His name is Elias. He was my apprentice. He was the one who brought Lilith to Sanctuary. It's possible that I did not take the news very well.
I can tell.
What must we do then?
Find him. Figure out what he's done. And then kill him.
And then kill him.
Listen. There's a woman here someplace. She has some messages we'll need. And I'm of no use to anyone right now. Could you find her? Enough time has been wasted.
And maybe bring me a bottle of whiskey.
Ask if she's heard from the Orbay Monastery.
All right, I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. Make sure you check our channel over on YouTube, over on kick.com, trovo.live, YouTube, Twitch. You can even catch our videos over on Twitter now. We're uploading them to Twitter. We are uploading them to Rumble as well. You can catch them at gochad.tv. But that's all we got for tonight. I appreciate you guys watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful night.